have here directly out of the collection is an artifact that dates to the late 1500s, early 1600s. And it looks for all intents and purposes like a pulley. It is a pulley, but not a pulley to haul up well water or whatever. This came out of the ruins of a French dungeon. What in fact this is used for is one of the most popular and also one of the most agonizing tortures in the pre-medieval, the medieval, and the post-medieval world of Europe, called the Strappado. In this torture, I mean, it could be done anywhere. That's why the pulley figures so strongly. If you didn't have a torture chamber in town, all you had to have was a room with high enough ceilings. This pulley would be hooked to the ceiling. The prisoner's hands would be tied behind his or her back. The rope would be fed through the pulley, and the executioner, the torturer, and his assistants would haul the person up into the air by their hands bound behind their back. I mean, if you were ever a kid in school and had the bully grab your arm and wrench it around behind your back, you know how much this hurts. Imagine both arms behind your back, your full body weight, and being slowly pulled up towards the ceiling. As if that were not enough, if you still wouldn't confess, they would let you go. You plummet towards the ground, and right before you hit the floor of the torture chamber, they'd grab the rope, and your arms would jerk up behind you, totally dislocating them, causing incredible pain. The most severe version of this was to take it one brutal step farther. Not only would you be drawn up into the air, but heavy weights would be tied to your feet, and then you could be dropped. So you have a torture that doesn't require a lot of fancy equipment. No racks, no Iron Maidens, no anything. Just a pulley and a ceiling and a rope and a victim. Pull the person up, let them down. Pull them up, jerk the rope, dislocate some bones, tear some tendons, incredible anguish, then tie weights to the feet. Pull them up to the ceiling again. If they still won't confess, drop them with the weights tied to their feet. Right before those weights hit the floor, jerk the rope, stop it. Their arms will come completely around. It was said that in that state, the third degree of this torture, with the weights tied to the feet, dropping towards the floor, the sudden stop, 3 times of that was lethal. No doubt of that at all. Man, I can't even imagine hanging up in midair by my arms behind my back. This torture began in that savage time, but it continued. I mean, this is still something that's used to this very day by military regimes around the world. It's simple. Let gravity do the work. Until next time, from Relics from the Dark Side, pleasant nightmares.